Hi, Tom here from Family Marine in Willmar, Minnesota. And today I'm here to talk about another Barletta pontoon. This is a model that's called a C22UC. So the C represents the level of models that they make. So Barletta makes a C, an E, and an L. But don't think of the C as the entry-level pontoon. What you see most in the marketplace is entry level. This is far, far away from entry level. And as I say in many of my videos from Barletta, don't judge the quality, the appearance, the luxury of a Barletta pontoon in this video, in pictures, because I'm here to tell you it's eye-poppingly different in a photo or a video versus seeing the real McCoy. It's absolutely amazingly different. Well, we found that with almost every Barletta that we've ever done videos or pictures of. It just doesn't give you the real idea of what the quality of the boat is. You got to see them. So my suggestion is turn off this video. No, I'm just kidding. And go to your nearest Barletta dealer. Check these things out. They are absolutely fantastic. So anyway, as I said, we have a C22UC. The C is the class, the 22 is the length of the pontoon. However, on this model, the length overall is 24 feet. Barletta measures the tube length, not the overall length. A lot of companies measure the overall length, where this one is 24 feet long, but they call it a 22. The U represents the Ultra Lounge, and when I get inside, we'll show you what the Ultra Lounge is all about. And the C represents the co-pilot's chair. That's the captain's chair across from the driver, and when we get inside, I'll show you that. So I'm going to start at the back here. Standard is the telescopic stainless steel boarding ladder. Now, truth is, we like the boats with the aluminum ladders because when you hit the dock with them, you bend the ladder all up, and we get to sell you a new ladder. Where with these stainless steel, they're so stout, they're so heavy duty, that when you hit the dock, you're going to bend the dock, not the ladder. So it kind of aces us out of selling you a new ladder. This particular boat has a triple tune on it. Has a 36-gallon fuel tank. Part of the triple tune package is the 25-inch diameter center tube, the lifting strakes on the outside of the center tube, and the lifting strakes on the inside of the outer tubes. The ski tow bar is part of the triple tune package. And then we had an optional ski storage locker put into this one. As you can tell, we've also had the optional blackout package added. So what a blackout package does is changes this from the normal aluminum looking rail to the black, changes this to black, changes the skirting to black, changes the bimini top to black. Okay, so that's all part of the blackout package, which is an option on this boat. One of the biggest features that the Barlettas have are these huge swim platforms. Oh my gosh, people love them. Getting on and off the boat, putting your cover on, servicing the engine, getting the kids in and out of the tow tubes or water skis. Having a large work area in the back of the boat is wonderful to have. You can see from the outside here we have a battery on-off switch, and I always recommend to people that they turn their battery switch off when they're done using the boat. You also have a little clips underneath the rail. This is for clipping your boat bumper to. So there's 4 of these, 2 on each side, 1 in the back, 1 in the front. Now, this one we brought in all metallic black. So we got black on black. The option is to upgrade this to a different color. There's many different colors you can put here. There's many different colors you can put here. You'll see some of those on the Barletta website. Up front, we have our LED navigation lights. We have our pop-up cleat. We have our polished corner castings. On the tubes, which by the way are 25-inch diameter tubes, they put heavy-duty extruded aluminum splash fins on them. Now, these are extruded aluminum and they're welded on. A lot of other companies use sheet metal. You can't do this when you have a splash rail made of sheet metal. Problem with sheet metal is you bang it into the dock, it gets sharp edges on it, becomes a hazard for the kids when they're swimming around. Also standard is a electric horn and LED docking lights. There you can see the front of our Tri-Toon. So let's take a look at the inside. Okay, so as I said, this is an ultra lounge. Now there's many different configurations to the ultra lounge. So right here, the position that we have it in now, you could have 3 people sitting along this bench seat facing forward. You could simply flip this forward. Now you could have 3 people laying across the back of the ultra lounge, and or if you wanted to, you can simply grab hold of this backrest and fold it all the way down, making a very large bed area. And then in the back of the boat, we have a couple of cushions that you can pop up to a chase lounge position. Both of them will do that. So that's really nice to have. So the gals that like to lay out in the sun, sunbathe, this is an awesome area to do that. Now there's storage under here. This one opens up. There's storage under there. This one opens up. There's storage under there. So all 3 of these have storage underneath the ultra lounge. Now, as I said earlier, this is a UC, ultra lounge with a co-pilot's chair. So normally over on the port side, there would be a bench seat here with a rear-facing chase lounge, but the option is to eliminate that bench seat and replace it with a co-pilot's chair. Along with the co-pilot's chair, you get a couple of cup holders over here. You get a USB jack, so there's 2 jacks in there for charging your cell phone. There's also, in the ultra lounge itself, there's a USB jack here. Down below are a couple of speakers. I really like the way that they accented the ultra lounge in the bottom of the seats with a different fabric and black on this boat. So this is kind of a textured vinyl instead of the smooth. Now, speaking of the vinyl, boy, I'm here to tell you, this vinyl is brand new for 2020. Oh my gosh, is it soft. I don't think I've ever felt a smooth, soft vinyl as what Barletta is using in this C-Class. It's absolutely fabulous. Both the captain's chairs will obviously swivel. They will recline. The armrests pop up and down. There's a little storage compartment back here. All right. Notice the option of the in-floor storage locker. It's a very, very large ski locker. Down in there is the cover. Cover is standard with the boat. And in this model, there's probably 4 tent poles that hold it up. Now, what's nice about their cover is they use the J-clips. The J-clips are that snap into the rail instead of snaps. So you simply put the J-clip in to the slot, give it a shot, and it clips right into the rail. And it's very easy to remove. You simply squeeze it and pull it off. So the J-clips in the cover are very, very nice to have. In this storage compartment, we have a table. There's a couple of these extendable legs that you can use to pop up and use this for a table. That's really nice. There's storage underneath there too. And then there's our trash can. Now we can access this trash can by opening this chase lounge. And then of course underneath the bench seats are more storage. This one opens up. This one opens up. Same thing on the starboard side of the pontoon. There's a couple of stereo speakers. Now, normally in a C-Class, there's 4 stereo speakers standard. However, when you get the Ultra Lounge, there's an additional 2 speakers in the stern of the Ultra Lounge. So there's a total of 6 stereo speakers in this pontoon. Right over here, we have a grab handle. We call that a slow down, damn it, handle. On our helm, we have a tachometer with a voltmeter and a fuel gauge. And this little LCD screen, that's our engine hour meter. We have a speedometer Boy, I tell you what, a lot of pontoons don't have speedometers. You got to check it out. It's amazing how many don't have a speedometer. And then we also have a trim gauge. We have a Lowrance Hook 4 standard on this boat. That's a GPS unit, so you'll know where you're at. Ahead of that we have a cup holder, and there's a little plug-in there. That little plug-in indicates that we have hydraulic steering on this boat. Because it's a triple tune, we always get at least hydraulic steering. Now, we bought this boat with 150 horsepower Mercury, and one of the things that we need to do if you were to upgrade to a 200 horsepower Mercury is we would want to add the power assist steering to the hydraulic steering. Okay, so over here we have our switch panel, our navigation lights, our docking lights, our courtesy lights, our interior lights, bilge pump because it's a triple tune, and then two accessories and a horn switch. We also have a USB jack with an 1/8 inch jack. Now this USB jack is connected to the stereo, so you can run your stereo, your music off your iPhone through the USB or the 1/8 inch, or it's Bluetooth also. We have a tilt wheel, 5-position tilt wheel. We have our Mercury control box, our ignition switch, our power bimini. The power bimini is standard on this boat. Most boats, that's an $1,800–$1,900 option, where it's standard on this boat. And down below we have a power outlet, say for plugging in your spotlight, and then a cup holder beneath that. Standard on this boat is the seagrass flooring, the woven seagrass flooring. Awesome, wonderful stuff. Speaking of the flooring and the vinyl, there's two color choices available. There's a tan, which is what this one is, and you notice that it has the gold and the black accent, and there's a gray, which would have a gray, a darker gray and a black accent. And then the flooring would match whatever color upholstery you have. So you either have a tan flooring or a gray flooring. Once we get more of our 2020s in stock, we can show you the difference there. Obviously up front, we have a great big bench seat on both sides. We have chase lounges on both sides. So that's about it for the Barletta C22UC. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is area code 320-222-2628. Or check us out on the internet of www.familymarineboats.com. Boats is plural. And you can see us on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and search Family Marine Willmar. We have over 80 videos on our YouTube channel, so there's a lot of learning. We do some Barletta construction videos. And if you get a chance to take a look at that construction video, you'll notice that the construction, the chassis, is far, far, far different than everybody else's. What they're doing on these chassis is absolutely amazing with the combination of C-channel, I-beam, and double I-beam. And that's one of the ways they can get such high horsepower ratings on their pontoons is their chassis is incredibly well built. And they also use the VIP technology, which is vibration isolation pads, which is a rubber pad in between the pontoon and the cross member. And what that does is it helps eliminate or reduce vibration, say from the engine or from pounding through the water and sending that vibration into the boat. So you get a very, very vibration-free pontoon. Same thing with all the gates. They do little things like put this foam strip in here so that when you close your door, you don't get any rattling. All right. So again, check it out. Check out our website. See what our inventory is. We always have sales going on. And thank you very much for watching.